So good evening, one and all present here. So to come up with this epitome of success activity, the first round is going on, and now I will be showing the items connected or interrelated with the story. The first item is this one. This is the first item because these are the weapons that a man possesses with himself. That is, these are small weapons that every human being can use. Like there's a man called John, and his friend called Matthew approaches him and asks for few weapons. So John takes this out, which is the weapons that can be used by the human himself. Like there are certain weapons which can be used only by the army soldiers, but this weapon can be used by everyone, like a small hammer, a small spanner or something which can be like kept inside the pocket itself. So this is the first item.
Okay, first object, check.
Oops. So impressed by Matthew's interest towards army soldiers, John, who was actually pursuing law, the course of law in law college, he was getting interested towards joining Indian army, and he asked his father some money to apply for the application for the Indian army. So this box represents the money. So this is the second object. Sir.
Object 2, check.
When John was asking his father for some money, his aunt suddenly approaches him, and the aunt.
Ant is something that bit you under the eye.
Oh, sir, aunt. Aunt. The aunt suddenly approaches this young man called John, and she informs that she had already booked tickets for the entire family to go to Singapore for a vacation for of about 15 days. So this particular box represents passport and visa, and she herself asks for passport and visa for the immigration process. So this is the third item.
Object 3, check. One ball. A sample of one ball.
So we can say it because
No, I think she will capture. I don't think she will miss. She's smart enough. Let us see.
okay.
Hariharan feels that you have missed one thing, but I am sure that you did not miss that.
Okay, sir.
He wants to prompt you, but I am asking him not to prompt.
If you want, we can add it at the final stage, sir. After, like, before we
It
complete
will be
the
marked
entire
as 1 minus if it is skipping the sequence. Yeah, you finish this one first.
Okay, sir.
Because memory is like billiards ball held together.
Yes,
It
sir.
might blast off. Okay, go.
Okay, sir.
What is this ball representing?
So this ball represents the weapons used by the Indian soldier, because this entire sequence happens because John meets a person who is sitting beside him, and that particular person is an ex-army officer, and he informs that the cargo contains weapons used by the Indian soldiers, and they are going to surrender it back in India. So this
Object
represents
4, check. Check na enna? Tick pandu.
Oh.
So the story has come and landed up where the tense mustache ex-army officer, and yeah.
No. Suddenly, the air hostess comes towards John, and she asks what John was willing to have as food. And he suddenly says he wants food, but he's scared that sometimes they give some tinned foods which are unhealthy. So the air hostess ensures that she will give him healthy food, and that too the fresh food. So these two blocks represent the food.
Correct. Object 5 is also check. Then what happens in the story?
Sir, the person gaming console. அது வந்து 4 ஐட்டம் எது சீக்வன்ஸ்னு யோசிச்சு. So the airplane, that is the flight, suddenly stops at a particular location, and John was supposed to wait for about 2 or 3 hours in the waiting lounge.
What term did the ex-serviceman use for carrying the weapon? John asks, oh, is this plane carrying the weapon? He
Cargo,
says,
sir.
okay, yeah.
I'll sort.
Go ahead.
So when he was waiting in the lounge, he suddenly saw a young boy, a small boy, and he asked John's permission for sitting beside him in the seat, and suddenly he was using a game console, sir.
Object 6, check.
Yes, sir. This was because the small boy's mother did not allow him to use the gaming console, and said that's why he had to sit beside this young man called John. And suddenly John asks if he does not use any educational materials, instead of using the gaming console, he could read some books. So the educational materials are represented by this cricket book.
Object 7, check.
So educational material, but the young boy is not very much satisfied with this person. So that is John's reply, and he just asks a small favor with John, and that is to convert.
Which country's currency?
Sir, France coins to the Indian currency, and John accepted it very happily. And when this entire sequence
Object 8, check.
When this entire sequence was going on, suddenly the young boy gets continuous cough, and John offers him this medicine because he always has this in handy, and he offers this medicine.
Object 9, check.
Orange, sir.
Yeah.
Then John is back into the flight, and the flight was about to take off, and suddenly he sees a basketball court, and he asks someone else that whether he could subscribe for the sport academy. This is because when he approaches, that is when he comes to the airport the next time, that is in another 30 days, that is 1 month, this person would like to, that is John would like to spend a 3-hour span of time by playing basketball because he loves basketball. So the sports.
Sorna. Yeah, go. You go. Object 10, check. Explain.
So the sports academy is represented by this finger hockey. And John is back in the flight. Now he has another person besides him, and he is willing to. The person beside John was about to have fish when he suddenly asks John whether he was willing to have fish, but John said he is very allergic to fish, and if he eats fish, that too in an airplane, he might throw up. But the person was a medical practitioner, and he had all sorts of medicines, tablets, and also vitamin capsules with him. So he ensured that although John might throw up in the future, he has all the medicines handy for him, and these represent the medicines.
Object 12, check.
When suddenly John has this medicines, John goes unconscious.
Very well done.
Thanks.
Stay there. Dhananjay, did Mitra miss anything?
Sir, that half the fish.
Sir, doubt, sir. The man gives a fish, sir, then consider as a bottle food.
No.
Fish.
No. Fish curry. Okay. Then correct. Full execution.
Thank you, sir.
Now, which location you took the medicine from?
Medicine, sir. Sir, 1 minute, sir. Island.
Okay.
So India Gate, sir.
Simple exercise.
India Gate, sir.
Take object, explain the location, and put it back.
Oh, okay, sir. Sir, Mirpur station, sir.
What is that?
Sir?
What is that?
That one, sir. Sports academy, sir.
Check.
Then this is vitamin capsules. Vitamin capsules, sir. And this is from Brisbane Island, sir.
Brisbane Island. Check.
Then this is educational material, sir. And this is also from Mirapur station, sir.
Mirpur.
Mirpur, sorry, sir.
Check.
Gaming console, sir. Brisbane Island, sir.
Check.
Then conversion, that is foreign currencies to Indian currencies conversion.
Check.
This is India Gate, sir. Then
Mostly from India Gate, I believe.
yes, sir. These are medicines, sir, the normal typical medicines, and
Check.
this is also from India Gate. This is the normal money, sir, money currencies.
Check.
That is from Mirpur station, sir.
Check.
Weapons, Indian weapons used by Indian army soldiers, sir.
Check.
Then this is handy weapons, small tiny weapons that could be used by every human being.
Location.
Brisbane Island, sir.
Check.
Then this is passport and visa, India Gate, sir.
Check.
Then These are the food items, sir. India Gate, sir.
Fantastic. Good job, Mitra.
Thank you, sir.
Full execution, and Mitra has taken 12 minutes and 35 seconds.
Thank you, sir.
So the task was complete by Mitra for 12 minutes and 35 seconds, and how about that? She hasn't made any mistake in the explanation of the story and about the dismantling also. So epitome of success badge is given to Mitra. So epitome of success badge is given only when the full execution happens. Now ready for the next story, Mr. Hariharan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Dhanvant and Mitra can also listen and they can also help. Very well done.
Thank you, sir.
Dhanvant, ready? When John goes unconscious, the father was worried, and all of a sudden we are cutting back and we are spinning off to a separate location. It's Pakistan. And yes, obviously John is going on a dream. And in Pakistan, John is having a wonderful, healthy meal in a 3-star restaurant. And when he was having the meal, he was thanking God. John always has the habit of thanking God for the wonderful meal that he has got. You know, anytime when he eats some food, so when he was eating the meal, he looks into a lady coming inside the restaurant, and she has worn a jeans pant and a long top, but there is a kind of a, package here. And the package contains a revolver, a weapon. And John was really shocked. Come on, this is a wonderful restaurant, a very peaceful place. And why should people carry a revolver for a food eating place? John is a very curious person, and he just walks down to the lady and asks, "Excuse me, miss, what is the reason for what is, oh, I see. What is the reason for bringing this here?" And the lady says, "Do I know you? Why are you asking for these questions?" And no, I'm a new person to this place. You know what? I came here for supplying education materials for a school nearby. John is even more shocked. What? Education materials? And with a revolver? I'm a cop, you damn it. Oh, sorry, ma'am. I'm really sorry. And John goes back. So John is looking out of the window, and there is a beautiful school there. And he walks into the school. And when he walks into the school, what happens is the school contains a primary health center. And the primary health center is full of tablets, minerals, and vitamins, and probiotics, of course. And John goes, "Is it a school or is it a medical center?" And the headmistress says, "Welcome, son." She's a priest. "Welcome, son. Welcome to our school. This is a medical center. We have a temple here, and immediately we have a medical center. We want to take care of the people spiritually, and we will ask them to get into the temple, and we will make sure that they are very good in the pink of the health." Oh, so that's a logic. "Ma'am, can I have a good look at the school?" he asks. Of course, you can. And when he gets into the school, he is seeing 3 other ladies along with Miss Martina. Martina, obviously, the person whom John saw in the restaurant. All of them are carrying the weapon and all that. And John is very, very happy to see a tennis court, a very big sports academy there, and he's just dropping his jaw and he's looking at the tennis court. Wow, only 6th grade and 7th grade student and such a big tennis court. But at the same time, he is curious. He is going to Miss Martina and says that, "Look, I saw you in the restaurant. You said that you will be supplying the books. You have supplied the books. But why are other police officers here?" And Martina says, "Would you please give me a break? I don't want to talk to you. So why don't you move? Because something big is going to happen here." And then a helicopter comes in the playground. And John is again dropping his jaw and he's looking. So the helicopter comes and lands into the ground. Out comes a doctor. And the doctor gets into, and the police officers salute him. And the doctor goes along with the escort of the police officers. And he gets into the medical center. Straight away he gets into the medical center. And there the doctor is doing some spiritual procedures, first of all. And John was looking everything, the spiritual procedures. And then he says, "Can you take all the boxes?" John is again eavesdropping. Can you take all the boxes? What boxes he is asking for? What is it? And he's saying. And All the boxes were kept. The boxes were full of cash, money, Pakistan currency, full of cash, thousands, lakhs, and all that. John was taken aback and he asks, Doctor, no offenses, why do you need this much amount of money in a school? Who are you? Why are you here? And the doctor says, he calls the principal priest and says that, I'm doubtful about this man. In few moments, the Pakistan army is going to come and they are going to safeguard us and they will be coming in with all the weapons and all that. I don't want this stranger to be here because they will be putting a bullet on his head. Ask him to get out. No. I'll leave. So when he is going out, he takes up a binocular. He steals a binocular. And he goes to a shopping mall. He gets into the shopping mall as if he is buying some items. And he is looking into the binocular, being on the top of the shopping mall. The doctor is performing an operation inside a glass room. And John was stunned. And John had the number from Martina, okay, as a good friend. So he picks up his cell phone and he calls Martina. Miss Martina, where are you? I'm in the school. What do you want? The doctor is performing surgery. Yeah, he is taking few kidneys out of some children. What? Taking few kidneys out of the children? I'm standing in a shopping mall. You are just saying as if the doctor is doing some shopping. Relax. It's only for the good cause. It's only for the good cause. Don't worry. Don't make a havoc. Where are you now? I'm seeing every activity of you. You're seeing me? You idiot. Where are you now? So she loads the weapon. No. Easy. I'll come there. I'll come right there. Okay, where are the kidneys going? Who are you doing this transplantation for? And those children, Martina says, those children are dead. Few days back we had a school accident here and the children were dead. And we tried to do all the medical ailments, but the children were not safeguarded. So we are taking their kidneys. Oh, okay. Come on, let's have, we are having a meeting and I want you also to come. No, this guy has sent me off. No, you also come. So there the doctor looks into John and says, your name is John, right? Yes, sir. Do me a favor. I'm giving you a briefcase. And there are people who will collect the briefcase 25 kilometers away from here. I'll also give you a bike key. Take and go and give this briefcase. I'll do, sir. What is in this briefcase? It's German currency. German currency in Pakistan? None of your business. You do, otherwise your kidney will be taken off. No. I'll go. So he goes there. And John goes and he delivers the package and then he comes back and he gives a letter to the doctor. And the doctor says, thank you, thanks for the help, he says. Now you can leave. But doctor, I have a question. I did a favor, now I have a question. Once again. I have a question. Where are these kidneys going? It's for the good cause. Yeah, that's what Martina is also telling me, but you are saying the same. Where are these kidneys going? It's going to Pakistan Army. Okay? And when we go to Pakistan Army, we will be instilling these kidneys into the injured people and they will be back again and they will fight for our country. Do you need any other brief? No. I don't want any other brief. I'm happy about it. Surrender your passport and visa. Why would I? Because we need to have a surveillance. You are from India and we need to have a surveillance. India, Pakistan don't go together. So give the passport. And he surrenders the passport. And again, he has food along with the doctor, general. He is a military doctor. And then John wakes up, he opens his eyes, and he is in the plane. And John has got a severe ache in the right side. So he seeks the excuse from the air hostess. He goes into the cavalry. Cavalry means toilet. He goes into the toilet and he sees there is a very big stitch here. John's kidney has been taken out. And that's the end of the story. ஹரியர் கம் கதை நல்லா இருந்துச்சா
சூப்பரா இருந்துச்சு.
தேங்க்யூ.
Sir, doubts. If Pakistan currency means we can take that currency or this currency? Sir? No, this is foreign currency. Sir
foreign
told
currency.
Germany.
இல்லை அந்த இடத்துல நீ இருக்க
So that.
அது வந்துக்கிட்டு லோக்கல் கரன்சி தானே. அப்போ லோக்கல் கரன்சி எது அப்ளிகபிளோ அதை பண்ணு.
Okay, sir.
டு நீட் எனி டைம் வித் தர்மந்த் அண்ட் மித்ரா?
Yes.
யா 1 minute டைம் நான் மித்ரா கொடுத்தேன், அதே 1 minute டைம் உனக்கு கொடுத்தேன்.
Okay, sir. So first John is unconscious and has been in dream. He has been going to the hotel. So food.
Hotel food.
So greetings to everyone. This is the first scenario that John is in the dream. After unconscious, he has got a dream in the Pakistan, and he is in the hotel, and he is eating some foods. This is the food that eaten in the hotel, and that food is a delicious and superb one in the Pakistan hotel. And he saw a woman, Martin.
Object 1 check. Are you sure this is object 1? Hurry up.
Sir, food means this only.
That only?
Sir, that both will be, sir, but in next
In
scenario.
future. Okay. Then object 1 is check.
So after that, he sees the Martin, one woman, and she has a revolver. So this is the weapon that causes some damage, but also it will be useful for the good things, for the killing thieves and bad peoples.
Object 2 check.
And both of them are the Martin is asking some questions, and they are both going to the like a school, and they are going with the medical medicines are there, and it is basically used to the cure of any diseases.
Object 3 check.
And the
Can
priest.
you tell me the conversation that the vice principal has with John?
Vice principal. She shows to the John with
Two
the
places. What are the two places she's showing?
medical center and the school people's playgrounds.
She shows the playground.
Medical has center, sir, and
No, John is asking. It's very strange. And the lady priest says, place 1, place 2.
yes, sir, the temple and care center, sir.
Good job.
So wherever the persons are injured, they will be cured in this healthcare center, and they can pray
Got it.
in the
got it.
temple, sir.
Proceed. Yeah.
So in the temple, the spiritual books or Bible, Quran, Bhagavad Gita, like any books were there in the
First mistake.
temple. Sir?
First mistake.
Yes, sir.
Mistake number 1. I'll explain later.
Oh.
It is fourth.
This is?
Fourth.
No, object 4 is, it's a mistake. 3 objects check, but it's a mistake.
Sir,
In
and,
the mistake, na apra solran.
Sir.
Ah.
she shows the medicines, okay. And he's arranging us, and he's
இல்ல நீ மத்தத முடி.
Okay.
மிஸ்டேக் என்னங்கறத அப்புறம் சொல்லலாம்.
he saw the
ஏன் நான் மத்தத முடிக்க சொல்றேன்னா maybe in the course of action you might be remembered and then you will correct the mistake. Do you understand what mistake
Yes,
it is?
sir.
Do you understand what mistake it is? அப்படியா? சரி மைண்ட்ல வை.
Think so, sir.
You think so? நீ திங்க் பண்ணு நான் மைண்ட்ல வை.
So he saw some playgrounds in tennis playground. So study materials were supplied to the area, sir.
Mistake number 2. Later வந்ததுனால mistake number 2.
Okay.
Okay, this one.
So he saw the tennis playground, sir.
Object 4 mistake, object 5 mistake, object 6 check.
So after that, he just asking about the places, sir. So Martin says the soldiers are coming, sir,
Mhm.
with the weapons.
Hmm.
So this will be a weapon for us. And
Object 7 check.
so and the doctor came
Mhm.
inside, and he is getting surgery, and the doctor says takes up the box, the medicines, sir. That time in that area, the vitamins, tablets, and the medicines were there in the room, sir.
In the room.
No, sir. In that healthcare, these objects were there, sir. And while taking the box, he saw the German currency, sir. German currency, and he talks.
No, in the box, German currency. Mistake number 3.
German currency, sir.
No. Here, mistake number 3, and mistake number 4. Can you explain why did you bring this Tumblr box?
So vitamin tablets were there in the healthcare center, sir.
Okay, I can accept that, but this one, can you think again?
This one, sir.
The box full of, did I say German cash or? Okay, proceed. Proceed.
Pakistan cash. No, sir.
Chair, okay. Proceed further. So you change your mind and you are taking that. Okay.
Okay.
That cannot be taken back. Then.
So the doctors having a food with them. Doctor and John has a food time with them, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And that time this was the food, sir.
Okay.
And sir, before that doctor sent him outside, sir, and he
Mistake
took
6. What? For what?
for asking so many questions about weird things, sir.
Okay. Doctor is sending John somewhere.
Sending out, sir.
Where? Oh, sending him out.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And he took up the binocular,
Mhm.
and he's in the mall.
Ah.
So the mall contains some.
Object check. Correct.
So, and he is watching the Martin, and he calls up the Martin asking some questions, sir. And she says he want to attend some meeting, sir. That time the doctor, and he gets food, and the doctor gives a German cash to him, sir, and he want to give to the Pakistan army, and in Pakistan army the guns were there, sir.
Okay.
And by returning back he gives a letter, sir.
Uh-huh. There is no object for letter.
Yes.
That's correct. You're almost
Mm.
close. We have Harriet. We have
Yes,
a
sir.
plastic box. That's it. There, in Midpur station, and here we have this. And there we have. just-
And by that the doctor says the giving the passport. By he was Indian, so the doctors and the Pakistan members want to surveillance him.
Mhm.
So doctors' demand was giving surrendering his John's passport and visa.
Object.
So this is the passport and visa that John contains, and he's go to some places, and
How does the story end?
so he wakes up, and he feels some pain in the hips, sir,
Mhm.
and he goes to the
Restroom.
flights restroom, and he sees the stitch was big, and he senses that his kidney was stolen.
Good job. Very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. Then what was the mistake you discovered?
Sir, it's spiritual.
Uh-huh.
10 minutes.
So two money will be there, sir. Pakistan and Germany money, sir. Where are you?
Sir, I first make it spiritual in thought. Sir, second, I take education so late, sir.
Late. That's 2 mistakes.
Sir, last. Third one, though.
Okay. Did you identify any mistake?
Sir,
Mitra?
the sequence was totally misconcepted, sir. Like for example, the mistake that I discovered was this is supposed to be kept during the first and the second sequence, sir. Because the first mistake that I discovered was the person immediately, that is John, when he immediately like enters the school, he will see the primary health center, sir, where there are supposed to be the vitamin tablets.
That he did.
But
did
he
correct.
kept it on a later basis, sir.
Vitamin tablet?
Yes, sir.
No. He kept it correct. The first mistake
As
that he committed.
doctor வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் sir வச்சோம்.
Okay, the first mistake he committed was instead of Pakistan cash, he took Germany cash.
Yes, sir. And educational items he kept it late, sir. Then the thing is that Pakistan.
Doctor does some spiritual procedure னு நான் சொன்னேன்.
Yes.
அப்பதான் ஸ்பிரிச்சுவல் பாக்ஸிங் இங்கே வந்திருக்கும். டெம்பிளை பற்றி பேசும்போதே நீங்கள் கொண்டு வந்து வச்சுட்டேன். Did you realize that mistake?
Sir, priest கிட்ட temple and the Bible, Quran ஏதாவது.
லாஜிக்கலி கரெக்ட், பட் ஸ்பிரிச்சுவலுங்கிற வார்த்தை அங்கே நான் சொல்லலை, இங்கே தான் சொன்னேன். அண்ட் இதை பற்றி நான் சொல்லும்போது உங்களுக்கு ஸ்பிரிச்சுவல் நான் சொல்லுவேன். அதான். ஸோ Mitra said one mistake, I said one mistake, he said two mistakes. Totally about 4-5 mistakes. But all, it's okay, almost covered. Now, dismantle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Say it and dismantle.
this was a Bible object, sir.
Bible objects.
In the market, and this was India Gate.
India Gate.
And this too was visa and passport. This is foreign currency.
Foreign currency.
It was in the India Gate.
Check.
This was the military weapon.
Military weapons.
And this was the food to eat.
India Gate.
India Gate. And this medicines that we eat, sir. This was in India Gate.
India Gate again. இதெல்லாம் இந்த ஸ்டோரி இது முடிச்சுட்டு தான் நீ வீட்டுக்குள்ள வர. 7:40 ஆச்சு, ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை.
Yes, sir.
And this is studying material, and this is a sports academy in the.
What did I say for hurry up? Did you remember?
Hurry up. It's working person's materials.
Right.
And
that
Mirpur station.
station. Plastic box.
This is
Mirpur.
it's normal local currency, and it is in the Mirpur station.
அது ஏன் வரவே இல்லை?
Confusion.
சரி, அது another mistake. சரி, okay.
So this is the vitamin tablet, and this is the spiritual object, and this was
What did Martina have in her pouch?
weapons.
Weapons. Okay.
It was in the Brisbane Island.
Brisbane Island. Okay, good job. Hariharan finished his task. Unfortunately, there were 5 mistakes, but still, it was a very good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, that much.
Timing for the
ஹரியரனது வந்து 13 நிமிஷம். டைமிங் எல்லாம் ஒரே டைமிங் தான். பட் மித்ரா அது வந்து மித்ரா விட கொஞ்சம் டைம் அதிகம் எடுத்துச்சு. ரெடியா? ஸ்டோரி கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாமா? எப்படி ஜானுடைய ஸ்டோரி தான் வேணுமா, இல்லை புதுசாக அப்படியே வேறு மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்டோரி வேணுமா? புதுசாக வேணுமா? அப்படியா? ஏன் ஜான் ஸ்டோரி நல்லா இல்லையா?
Sir, நல்லா இருக்கு.
அப்படியா?
Sir, John சரி.
ஜான் சரியில்லை.
Just சொல்லுங்க sir.
இல்லை புது ஸ்டோரி கேட்டுல.
Sir, John சரி.
பரவாயில்ல.
Sir, கடைசியில் என்ன?
கடைசியில் உன்னோடது முடியணுமே. ரெடியா? And John recognizes that his kidney was stolen, and he goes and he tells his father that my kidney is stolen. And father was not able to believe, and he himself comes and checks in the toilet, and he says that yes, something is wrong. And John's mother says that this is in your body right from your 5th grade. No, I'm feeling a terrific pain. If it is a scar, why should I feel pain? If it is a wound, I can feel the pain, but if it is a scar, I'm feeling pain. So what are you talking about? No, we will talk to a doctor. So then John is asking, he makes a ruckus, and he says, bring me a doctor from the air hostess. No, for doctor you have to pay the cash, and I'll pay whatever you want. Bring me the best doctor. So the plane has 925 passengers. How can I go and find the doctor? He says, make an announcement. I'll give 50,000 for the doctor. And he takes the cash and he shows. Okay, we understand that you are a very wealthy person. And then the air hostess goes and she finds out a doctor. And the doctor comes and says that I want to have the complete list of the food items that you had in the past 2 days. So John explains all the food items that he had in the past. Most of them were nutritional food. And the doctor was clearly surprised. Oh, you're a good vegan. You're a teetotaler. You don't have any habits of smoking and drinking. No. These are the food. So he explains all the food items. The doctor is saying that we will be landing in an airport, and in the airport, in the medical center, we will run a checkup for you. No. I don't want embarrass myself. Run a checkup now itself. Are you an idiot? How can I run a checkup in front of everybody? And in the plane, we have got only the restroom. So how can I check up? So John is screaming in pain, and he was holding his rib cage, and he was waiting for the airport to land. We were waiting for the plane to land in the airport, and in the airport, it's getting landed. So John holds his rib cage, and he keeps walking, and he goes to the medical center, and the doctor says, "I will arrange everything. Go lie down. I'll put up a steroid shot. I'll have some medical ailments. I have got my own medical pack. From that medical pack, I'll put up some steroid shot. Okay, do whatever you want, but cure me." When he gets into the medical center, he is seeing Martina there. Martina standing right there. And John is literally confused, and he feels a little dizzy. And when he's feeling dizzy, he has a habit of taking a tablet which contains probiotic minerals and immediate tranquilizing effect. He takes that tablet, and he gets out of the dizziness, and he goes and asks, "Are you not Martina?" Yeah.
That's also vitamin.
Yeah, that's also vitamin only. "Are you not Martina?" he asks. "Excuse me," she asks. No, your name Martina? Martina who? No, what's your name? That's none of your business. I'm a cop here. Why should I say the name? And you seem like a half old man. Go, get the treatment. She drives away. So John is looking at her upside down, and he prays God. "Oh my God, give me some spiritual power to sustain this pain and survive this particular surgery that he is going to make." And the doctor comes and says that, "You idiot, I'm not going to perform any surgery. I'm just going to inspect you, examine you. Lie down." So John lies down. John is feeling very, very bad that he is treated like a buffoon. He wanted to be a hero, but he is like a comedian. So when the doctor was treating, and he was putting some, he was into a drip, a saline drip. And when the drips was going on, John was lying down, and it was looking. There were 90 minutes left for the plane to fly. So he looks outside, and there's a wonderful office that is getting set up. And people are setting up a wonderful office. And John was looking at it and said that, "I wanted to join Indian Army. Just imagine a wonderful Indian Army office, and this kind of an office set up for me." So he again starts dreaming. And then he slaps himself. No, don't start dreaming again, because your another kidney will also be flying away. So the doctor says, "Mr. John, you are clear. You can go back to the plane." But John says, "Can I sleep for some more time?" "No, you have to do some physical exercise." "Wow, wonderful. There's a gym there in the sports academy. You can go and walk on the treadmill. So do that, and there is a bathroom there. You can take a shower, and then you can go to the plane." "Okay, thank you, doctor." There, an Indian Army soldier is having a machine gun, and he's standing there near the gym. So John goes, and he loses control, and he goes and asks, "Soldier, what was the procedure to join in Indian Army? What did you do? Are you numb? You have got a flight to catch. Go there." No, just give me this." So he keeps on speaking. But doctor said that, "I wanted you to go to the gym. Get into the gym." So he gets into the gym. So he goes, and he walks into the treadmill. So there he sees a lot of study material. There was a small library. Okay, so full of study materials, books. So John takes a book, and he scrolls up the pages, and the page, there is one page, and it is written, "Look behind you." He saw the line, "Look behind you" in the book, and he looks behind him. Martina puts a pistol on John's head, and she's standing, and John is shocked. So she's putting the pistol, and she's holding, right, and she's almost, triggering it up. And John says, "Lady, where are you from?" And she says, "I'm from Spain. You know what, I have got Spain currency. at my bag. I can pay you whatever you want. That's exactly I'm looking for. Not only Spain currency, all the currency you have, all the rings you have, all the ornaments you have, laptops, everything, surrender to me. Otherwise, I'll put a bullet into your head, she says. Okay. Then John gives the Spain currency, his own currency, and everything. All right. And then John says, and then John says, that's it. I have done everything. And John is looking around. He is feeling very ashamed. I'm getting defeated by a girl. He's feeling very ashamed. And he was looking around. One boy was playing a video game there in the airport. And the boy was having a very big stick. It's like gaming stick. So he, joystick. He takes the joystick, he hits on Martina's head and makes Martina unconscious. And he collects all his things back and he runs to the airport. And there he is welcomed by his father and mother. What happened? Nothing happened. I came to a conclusion. What conclusion? Dad, you told me that I should join a government job, right? Yes, I'll join there. Because I'm not capable enough to become an Indian Army soldier. I'm a coward. I'm not physically tough. I'm full of with fear. With a fear, with such level of physical epitome, if I go to Indian Army, I'll be doing injustice to my country. So, I'll get your blessings and I'll join the government job. Then the dad hugs, proud of you, my dear son. So, that's the end of the story. Okay? You have 1 minute. You can revise with the help of Mitra and Hariharan, and then you have to do the task.
Was John wake up of seeing he's going next to the wait.
Waiter. You mean waitress or waiter?
Waiters.
Sorry.
Waiters, I need to see a doctor, so John's take 50,000 showing money. Sir.
Okay, so 50,000 cash. And what is that cash representing? Object number 1, check. Good.
Money, sir.
Okay, keep it in the kiosk. And then next one.
Sir, and the doctor, sir.
Doctor, ayyo.
Sir, no.
Food item. Doctor, food item.
No, sir. Doctor asked what food you ate last 2 days.
Okay, good. Object number 2, check.
After doctor selling, you can go to the next airport and I can check you.
What is it for?
Sir, that cops only are standing there, sir. He has a pistol in a bag.
Where is the cop standing?
It's in airport.
In airport.
That lady.
Correct sequence? ரொம்ப தூரம் போயிட்டா சரி பரவாயில்ல. And this is representing what?
Sir, the pistol that lady has.
The weapons. No.
Software going inside, sir. I think our office is John is seeing outside the window, sir. They're making a small office, sir, for that. Sir.
For that.
Sir.
Which box? Hurry up. Okay.
Hurry up, for making office, sir. After, so before that, again medicine that doctor have made small pocket, emergency medicine. With the doctor checking John's.
Okay.
So after this scanning over, doctor will go to gym. And he's going to gym for that sports.
Sports academy item. Okay.
He's going to gym, sir. Entering the gym, he saw army man with gun, sir. Army gun.
Army man with gun.
Army soldier.
Army soldier.
Gun, sir. Army weapon. And after getting, sir, yes, walking treadmill, sir. I seen reading a book, sir. Books. Yes. reading book, sir. And after
What is the line written in the book?
look behind you.
Okay.
And look behind, sir. That corpse.
Ah. What's her name?
Sir, yes.
What's the cop's name?
Sir, M. They start M, sir.
Yamna Marimava.
No, sir.
Martina.
Martina. Martina selling give your money, Spanish money and own currency. Martina.
This is for Spanish money or own currency?
This is Spanish money.
Okay, for own currency.
This one.
அப்போ அது முன்னாடி கொண்டு வந்துட்ட
Sir. Sir, I said
ஆமாம் 50,000 cash. Okay.
John gave, sir.
Okay.
I was going, I saw a small boy playing with. Sir.
Good. Hmm.
Uh,
That is representing what?
PlayStation.
PlayStation video game item. Okay.
Then John take the money from Martina. So before first.
அதுதான் அவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க. கேள் அவங்ககிட்ட கேள்.
It's wrong.
What is the mistake?
Spiritual, sir.
கடவுளே
Yes,
காப்பாத்திரு.
I
இப்போ
don't
நான் உன்னை பார்த்து கடவுள்கிட்ட
Yes, sir,
கேட்டிருக்கேன்.
it's two games.
Yeah. Take it.
He pray the God in a spiritual
Okay.
medicine.
Okay.
So and this doctor put antibiotics for that, sir. That.
அப்படியா?
அது இப்பதான் சார் அவனுக்கு ஞாபகம் வருது.
ஓகே. மார்ட்டினாவை பார்த்தோன்னே மயக்கமா இருக்கும்போது அவனுக்கு
Sir, he take from its pan.
ம்
It's
அதை வந்து நீ
Swallow.
இப்போ தான் சொல்கிற இல்லையா? சரி ஓகே.
after going to the father, sir, telling I'll join the government.
That's it. Okay, good job. Fantastic. 3 or 4 mistakes, but still you did a real good job.
விசா இல்ல சார் அதுக்கு
விசா இல்ல, விசா.
செகண்ட் ஸ்டோரி.
இல்லை ஆப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ் எல்லாத்தையும் பிடிச்சிட்டான், சீக்வன்ஸ் அப்படியே மாற்றிட்டான். நான் வந்து இவனுக்கு ராமாயணத்தை கொடுத்தேன், இவன் வந்து அதை அவெஞ்சர்ஸாக மாற்றிட்டான். ஓகே, பட் ஆப்ஜெக்ட்ஸை கரெக்டாக பிடிச்சிட்டான். சரி, இப்போ what did you learn in today's exercise? Why should the trainer confuse you like this? And what is the learning?
So increase the memory power.
Okay. Mitra, what is your thinking? What did you learn?
Sir, like correlating things, sir. That is, you will tell all the objects indirectly, sir. We are supposed to like match it with that respective thing. It's about logical thinking, sir. Logical and aptitude test, sir. We are supposed to relate it with, like, you never say anything like they used to say.
Numbers or.
Yes, no.
Quantifying things.
Yes.
Quantifiable things. I never say quantifiable things. You have to relate.
You don't mention anything outrageously, sir. So you mention something indirect, and we are supposed to correlate it with the objects present with the hints that he has, sir. So it's about logical and aptitude thinking.
ஆனால் பரவாயில்ல, 3 பேருமே நல்லா பண்ணீங்க. தன்வந்த் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆக்டிவிட்டி நல்ல மெமரி. குட் ஜாப்.
Well then.
Nicely explained. Hariharan, what did you learn?
Sir, as the story contains, he thinks he want to be an army soldier, sir. That's a good decision, but he didn't catch that
Evaluate himself.
4 hours, sir. He, for his weakness, he has been dropped out his dream. So in this our case, we should just not give our dream or drop out that, sir. We should be confidently, we should be going out and we should catching our dream, sir. And this activity will be the memory power and thinking as a way, as Mitra mentioned, in another angle, sir, so that our mind will be in the, if any in the critical situation, we will be thinking in some other angle, sir, so that it will be helpful in that situation. And
As a college student.
as a college student, sir,
அதுக்கு தான் ட்ரைனிங்கே. 2 பேர் வந்தாலும் ட்ரைனிங் நான் கொடுக்குற என்ன காரணம்? ஒரு காலேஜ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டாக உனக்கு
adaptiveness, sir.
adaptability. Okay. Good job, Hari. Well done. Any other points, Dakshin? Dhanvant?
Sir.
ஸோ இந்த வெள்ளி சனி இந்த 2 கிளாஸு, நீ அடுத்து நம்ம வெள்ளி சனி தான் மீட் பண்ண போகிறோம். இந்த ஒரு வாரத்தில் இந்த 2 நாளில் இருக்கிற இந்த பம்ப், இந்த லேர்னிங் அப்படிங்கிறத வச்சு ஸ்கூல் கேம்பஸில் நீ எப்படி யூஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம்? நீ தான்டா வேறையா? நானும் ஸ்கூலுக்கு போகிறேன்.
சரி, யூஸ் பண்ணுவேன் சார், ஆனால் எனக்கே தெரியாது.
யூஸ் பண்ணுறேன், ஆனால் உனக்கே தெரியாது. குட், எனக்கு அதுதான் வேணும். ஏதோ ஒரு வகையில் அதை யூஸ் பண்ணுறேன். மற்றவங்க பார்த்து உங்ககிட்ட இப்போ கொஞ்சம் டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் இருக்குது, நீ வந்து முன்னை விட கொஞ்சம் பாசிட்டிவாக இருக்க, கொஞ்சம் ஸ்ட்ராங்காக இருக்க அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி ஃபீல் பண்ணி
சொல்கிறாங்க.
டெய்லி சொல்கிறாங்களா? சூப்பர், குட். சி, தட்ஸ் மை சக்ஸஸ். தட்ஸ் யுவர் சக்ஸஸ். வெரி குட். அதை அப்படியே கேபிட்டலைஸ் பண்ணிட்டு வா. ஏன்னா அது உங்கள் அப்பா அம்மாவுக்கு நான் செய்கிற ஒரு விஷயம், அதை அப்படியே கேபிட்டலைஸ் பண்ணிட்டு வா. குட் ஜாப், வெரி வெல் டன். மெமரி ஹரியரன் ரெகுலராக வந்துட்டுருக்கேன், நீ வந்துட்டு அக்கேஷனாக தான் வர, அப்படி இருந்தாலும் யூ ஆர் கீப்பிங் யுவர் ஃப்ளோ. ஸோ வி ஆர் மீட்டிங் நெக்ஸ்ட் ஃப்ரைடே. ஸோ ஃப்ரைடே ஒரு குவிக் ப்ரெசன்டேஷன் ரெடி பண்ணிட்டு வாங்க. டீட்டெயில்டாக நீ மெயினாக எல்லாருமே நீங்கள் 3 பேருமே ரெடியாக வைங்க. நீங்கள் 3 பேருமே ஏதோ ஒரு டாப்பிக்கை பற்றி, பிபிடி வேணுங்கிற அவசியம் இல்லை, கொண்டு வந்தாலும் நல்லது, பண்ணிடுங்க. நீ வந்துட்டு உனக்கு பெண்டிங், இங்கே இருக்கிற எல்லாருமே ப்ரெசன்டேஷன்ஸ் பண்ணிட்டாங்க, உன்னோட மட்டும்தான் ப்ரெசன்டேஷன் இல்லை, பார் முடிஞ்சுன்னா பார். ஓகே, ரைட். So use this in your daily life and we'll meet on Friday. Okay?
Yes, sir.
That's the official end of MS Evening Sessions today, and we will meet next Friday.